Yo yo yo, what is up guys? It's your boy here, Daz, or whatever the fuck you want to call me. And we're back. This time it's not in Gary's mod, it is in Minecraft. This right here is a world that, well, it has a lot of meaning. It's very important to me. Let me actually get my brightness and everything set up real quick, and then we will go ahead and be doing... Oh god, oh god, oh god. How many chunks can I turn on before my game crashes? Alright. Alright. Oh my god, it's running smooth. Anyways, so this is a world that's very dear to me. This is actually a realm instead of a world. So this is where I've spent probably about 2 months working on. I've built all these locations in this grid zone here. All that is other people's stuff. Over here is mine. So as you know, this is Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. We've got working blinds and everything, and then we've got a working light system that fully shuts down. We've got working cameras and everything. We've got animatronic suits. We've got Bonnie, Freddy, Chica. We've even got Foxy's Cove. This is just the first pizzeria. Over here is a personalized office that, well, I don't give a fuck about. Over here is the kitchen with fully intact with the fridge and everything else that you could ever dream of. Now, for the next part, this is a room that is actually in lore. It is the bathroom here. This is where Afton did stupid stuff, I guess you could say. Here's the bathrooms with see-through mirrors, because, well, I took inspiration from Samet Gladiator, if you know who that is. He's one of my all-time favorite YouTubers from back in the day. Alright, now we're going to move on to Afton Robotics, factory. Yeah, okay, so this is the Afton Robotics factory. Fully equipped with working lights, obviously. Here's the caution, high electricity. As you can see, it takes some time to fully turn off, and then it turns back on. And we've got endos being produced. And then over here, we've got my main office with my family portrait, obviously. I don't have bitches. I mean, I do, but at the same time, I don't. So, this is the factory. It's always running 24/7, and stuff. Next up, we have Freddy Fazbear's Pizza Jr., aka FNAF 2. It has another full working light system, except this one's timed. So, from the moment it turns on, it takes approximately 20 seconds for the entire building to fully turn on. As you can see, I've just flown over here, and it's still taking time to power on. The security office takes the longest to power on. It'll turn on in like a few seconds, but it takes forever to turn on because that's how we have the redstone set up. It's fully equipped with working light system. Obviously, the cameras. Oh yeah, I didn't show you the cameras in Freddy Fazbear's Pizza 1, but full working cameras and everything. This is our front light system, and then over here we've got the lights. We've got entrance into the vents, so the animatronics can enter the vents. This is not. I mean, it's obviously for roleplay reasons, but also at the same time, it is for just like looking good. Here, let me actually do some work while I'm recording, because I do need to finish this up before this can fully publicly be a good map. All right. Parts and service, because I don't feel like going through and naming a key card. I'm just gonna break in. So obviously we have the Withered animatronics, Withered Bonnie, Withered Freddy, Withered Foxy, and Withered Golden Freddy. This is a very good pizzeria. I spent a pretty long time on it, except there is no working bathroom, like actual bathroom yet. We have the puppets area with the puppet, some stuff. We got a cookie jar that, surprisingly, you can actually take cookies from. This is all Bedrock, by the way. This is all add-ons and shit that I actually also happen to have bought, because, well, they include a lot of furniture items and stuff, which is great. Let me turn the building off for lag reasons. Next up, we have Fazbear's Fright. Now, you may be thinking, why is it so big? Well, I took a schematic from online and went ahead and made it into my own thing. So, obviously, it's a horror attraction, so you gotta go through line, come here, you know, get your things, curtains open up and everything. You enter here. Here's the main area, the part that, like, you eat pizza and stuff. Here's the kitchen. Over here is our deep freezer. You open the door, we come in, right? You've got barrels, you've got food, and then over here is our parts and service room. As you can see, it's not all that, but it's still parts and service, you know. Let me run out of here real quick. That's all for this section of the map, of the, we'll call it a map, because this is a fucking map. Alright, over here is the stage, the animatronics, like the phantom animatronics and stuff, you know. And then over here, do not enter without staff present. This is the main area that everybody loves. It's got fully functional vents. This is where Springtrap hangs out. Yeah, I'm just gonna run through and show you everything. And if you want to slow it down to go ahead and look at it, you're more than welcome to. Fuck. Ugh. I forgot Jimmy was back there. My bad. I might have to kill it. You know. Listen, I understand they're extinct and all, but like, okay. But yeah, this is Fazbear's Fright. Obviously, we've got, working cameras and everything. Stuff that you need during Freddy's, and then the light system takes approximately like 5 to 10 seconds to turn on. So this is FNAF 3. You may be wondering what the fuck is that red thing. That's an upcoming build. I'll show it in the next video. This right here is probably the greatest building I've built. As you can see, the exterior looks really nice, and unlike these buildings, it was built with like a lot of mods in mind. All those were manually built without mods or add-ons. This is Fredbear's Family Diner. We've got a room for the puppet, This is based off of my own custom design, so we've got Fredbear and Spring Bonnie here. We have a parts and service right here, obviously, and then over here's a vent. Over here is the office, and then down over here, you may be wondering what the fuck am I doing. This is the kitchen. Right here is one of the two bathrooms. There's obviously two bathrooms. Over there's nothing. Okay, so over here is probably the greatest work. This is my custom office, as the purple guy. As the owner, I gotta be purple guy. No, fuck, hold up. Let me turn down my render distance, because it is actually affecting performance and getting this video out. So let me just go ahead and turn my render distance all the way. We'll take it to 26 chunks. Yeah, much smoother. Alright, so this is another parts and service room. Over here is actually the electrical grid. And funny enough, in the power room, there's actually the power switch right here. Over here is the boiler room. Obviously, I had to make a boiler room just for design aesthetics. And yeah, these are all 4 of my locations that are currently finished. I consider them finished. I just gotta go through and put suits on and everything. And then over here, it may not look like it, but if you've ever watched the anime called Star Blazers 2199, this is the Yamato that was built in 2199 to destroy the enemies. It has full, somewhat interior. It was kind of hard to do with how small the build is, but we got some planes up here. We've got the wave motion engine, and then up here is just some random shit like an office room. Up here all the way, we actually have the the main area that Okita would be sitting. Fire the wave motion engine. Type shit. And yeah. I've spent roughly about 2 weeks on this world. I bought it into a realm, so it is a realm, and no, nobody can join it, because I'm not inviting anybody to it, because, well, it's not my realm to invite people to, and not to mention, I don't need the realm slots filling up. And then this is an upcoming pizzeria that I will be streaming, building, and then also recording and uploading to YouTube. Now, if you guys did enjoy what is it? That tour, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe and comment down below custom FNAF 4, because that's what the building behind me is. It's a custom FNAF 4, because I don't want to just build a children's room. I want to build a restaurant. So yeah, good.